Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. This is today's video. So beer's courtesy of Joe from the Beer Patrol. Thanks so much, Joe. I really appreciate it. Actually got to see him, was that 3 days ago at time of recording? I'm recording this actually the day before I'm posting it. I don't have a ton of a backlog right now. So thanks again. And we did review something that'll be on his channel at some point, so make sure you check. I'm sure if you watch me, you watch him, but make sure you check him out. So this is Alesmith Brewing Company Speedway Grand Prix Chocolate Raspberry Edition. So it's part of a 4-pack. Each one has different stuff in it. I just kind of wanted something desserty, and like one had maple. I mean, they all kind of, I suppose, sound desserty, but chocolate raspberry, just, I don't know. When I saw that, I said that's what I want to try. Imperial Stout with cacao nibs, raspberry, and coffee, 12% ABV. Actually, I'll give my thoughts and then I'll read the back. I mean, where the tasting note's going to be raspberry, Yeah, 12%. I am sorry, I just got home. It's about 4 o'clock, so be able to sip this for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's good can art. I've been to the brewery. It's very cool. I like Alesmith. Wish we got more of their stuff around me. Actually, I forget, did he get this in New York? I think it was part of a trip. Did he go to Ohio, maybe? That's where he picked it up. But anyway, you got it almost exactly a finger of head. It's mocha color, pretty compact bubbles. The beer itself is super dark brown into black. Definitely looks like a big stout. Let's get into the aroma. You know what? This has, dare I say the word perfect? This has almost like this perfect amount of each of the raspberry and the chocolate. And it's very real raspberry smelling. Like raspberry jam. But then some like roast chocolate comes through. So your mind, or at least my mind, goes a little bit confectionery. The raspberry reminds me of these candies my mom used to get around Christmas time that were hard candies. They were raspberry, and then the center had some raspberry jelly, or jam. It really smells like that. So very jammy. I wouldn't say it's a particularly complex nose. It's very much adjunct forward. I guess it does smell like beer a little bit, but it just mostly smells like the raspberry is dominating a little bit more with the chocolate, but like it's like, I don't know, 55-45. It's not like super out of whack. But then this chocolate, a little bit of a roastiness. I don't, for 12%, I don't smell a lot of alcohol or anything. So really curious about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Joe. Make sure you guys check him out. Did I say cheers? Yeah, cheers again. Whatever. Super awkward. Oh, great. Good. Okay, so in the mouth, in the taste, to say like a normal person, I guess if you say the nose, I guess it's okay to say the mouth. I don't know. Anyway. More complexity in the taste. That's a normal way of saying it. I actually got the chocolate, roastiness, some coffee, some just stoutiness first, and then the raspberry hit. First sip, that hit for me, like in a good way. Like that is a solid sip. A lot of chocolate, almost like a popsicle stick woodiness, like a woody earthiness. A little bit dry, a little bit of the alcohol breath going. Kind of like this aftertaste. Almost don't want to take a sip because it's pleasant. Man, that's cool. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, the roast doesn't get anywhere near smoky, but I really like the level of roast that this has. Yeah, coffee, like espresso, probably specifically. Besides the raspberry, it almost tricks me to thinking there's other berries there. It's very raspberry, but like, if this actually was like a mystery beer and like, in some other timeline, it wasn't actually this beer, it was like this beer but brewed with raspberry and blueberries and blackberries, I'd be like, oh yeah, like it's like multi-berried. And yeah, that woody thing is really interesting in the aftertaste. The raspberry seems to be creeping earlier into the sip where I notice it. Really, it's an interesting one because in some ways the flavors are interwoven, but like other ways they're very much uniquely their own thing. I think, is this the only one of the 4, or maybe there's 2 that didn't say natural ingredients? Yeah, I mean, it has those 3 adjuncts are the stars of it. Not exactly all shotting the same amount, but I'm not mad at that, and I don't know if I want that. Like, I don't think that's a goal of a beer like this, that they have to be a third for each of these 3 adjuncts. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna knock it, if you want more of the stout taste, the chocolate and coffee, it's hard for me anyway to tell like what's stout. I got a little bit in the aroma, I get a little bit like stoutiness in the taste, but those 2 are definitely masking the stout, complementing it too much where it's almost hard for me to distinguish what's stout and what's adjunct. I don't know. Let's see if they have tasting notes. We're taking our signature Speedway Grand Prix on the road, popping up in cities nationwide. Celebrate our iconic stout with this mixed 4-pack, which is such a great idea. Mixed 4-packs, what a great idea. Featuring some of our most yeah, this doesn't actually have any tasting notes. Rate your favorite Speedway variant with this. Oh, that's cool. The QR code has their Anvil logo in the center. Anvil logo in the center. I like that. Brewed proudly and canned in San Diego, California. This is a big hit for me. This is a big hit. I mean, if you're going to drink an adjuncted stout, I want the adjuncts typically. Sometimes it's nice that they just gently complement. But I kind of wanted this to be a big adjuncted. Like, I wanted the adjuncts to be forward. And they are, so that makes me really happy. Yeah, I really like this. Makes me curious to try the other ones. I think what I'm going to try to do is this Wednesday and then the following 3 Wednesdays just do one of these once a week for the next 3 Wednesdays plus this one that I'm doing right now. That's my plan. We'll see if I can stick to it. But yeah, Joe from the Beer Patrol. Thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Have you guys had this one before? Have you had anything from Speedway Stout, or I'm sorry, have you had anything from Alesmith lately, in a while? You had it aged, whatever. Comment section below. Let's get those conversations going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.